We're here at what we call the Salamander Crossing Brigade, and that is an opportunity for humans to assist amphibians as they move towards their breeding wetlands in the spring. So that's a little spring peeper. That's what's making that big racket over there.
Oh my gosh.
The littlest frog. So you can pick it up and you just sort of like, kind of like claw like that, grab it. There you go, you got it. Ooh, that's okay. Or you can, sometimes you just sort of like shoo them and they do it on their own. There we go. I'm out here because I love amphibians. There's really nothing like holding a frog or a salamander. But I'm really here for work too. I work at the Harris Center as an ecologist with Brett Thielen. We help to be the sort of linchpins in sort of coordinating volunteer effort throughout the Monadnock region. But you're gonna have to cup it in your hands. Give me like a cup shape, like this.
Oh my God. Sometimes two is easy.
Yeah. I literally can't. All right, you ready? Cup it. Cup it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. See?
So my name is Brett Thielen. I am the science director at the Harris Center, and I have been coordinating the Salamander Crossing Brigades for 16 seasons. They've pretty much mostly all been females. You can see the eggs right there.
Oh, really?
Well, you can't see the eggs, but you can see the shape of them inside her body. So that's why she's so wide around the middle. Well, we have a few goals for this project. One of the goals is simply to reduce road mortality, to reduce roadkill by moving these animals across the road faster than they can move themselves. That benefits each individual amphibian because they're not getting hit by a car. But we also collect data, how many amphibians we move, how many live we find, how many dead we find, what species they are. And that's really important because that's information that we can use for longer term solutions to the roadkill issue. But none of those projects are possible unless you have information about how many amphibians are crossing roads at particular sites and what species are involved, because it probably doesn't make sense to put a tunnel in if you have 10 frogs crossing a road on any given night. But if you have 1,000 frogs, that's a different story. And so that's why we collect the data, so that we can help inform some of these longer term conservation solutions to roadkill.
When it gets going really good and you pick one up and you turn around and there's like 3 more down the road and you can just like watch them hop across, there's so many, it's just really cool.
They're just really important parts of our local ecosystems. And of course, you know, also every being has intrinsic value in and of itself, so there's that too, but they're more than that. They do play an important ecological role in the food web. The question I get asked most often every year is, when will the salamanders migrate? When will this happen? And I wish that I could give a date and say April 26th, but it's more complicated than that because it's all weather dependent. So we're looking for warm, rainy nights in the spring after the ground has thawed. And here in the Monadnock region, that can happen anytime from mid-March through early May.
Thank you for all your help.
You can either join us for a live training via Zoom or in person at the beginning of the season, or if you missed that training, you can watch a recording or view those slideshows on our website and then sign yourself up for our email list, and then you'll just start getting emails from me when migrations seem likely. It is so awesome to see people experience their very first spotted salamander, because it's a really moving and joyful experience for many people. It's transformative for some of them, and it never gets old to see kind of the look of awe and surprise and joy on someone's face when they see a spotted salamander, because they're always bigger than people imagine, they're always brighter than people imagine. It's this kind of like amazing experience when people see a spotted salamander for the first time. So I always love that moment.
We're sad it's over.
Thanks for coming out, fellas. Super appreciate it. Safe travels home.